are live. Are we ready to not die this time? Not like we didn't even die. We just had like a panic attack and like wait.
Keeled over.
I need my purse actually.
It's over there.
Okay, I can grab it. Or you can. So what happens if we just click continue? Where does it take us to? Okay, this is like the last place we save. Yeah, these are all way too high for me to do on stream. Oh, grab the lemon. The nerds. I can just have like a scoop or two of those.
I was just gonna get the
Whatever you want, madam. Do we want to go down again?
Go down where?
Down here, we have to jump down and get our jacket.
Oh, to go. I think that's what.
That's what I did last time. We have to start by taking off our pants. I think so. We got a whole bunch of information.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Ooh, I think we're gonna mess up.
No, no, that's still
2 ones.
no. That's
Hello, Scarge and Gig. I thought it was just like sitting out. Wasn't it? Sunday stream on a Monday. Let's go. Yeah. Sunday stream on a Monday. Let's go. Yeah. Oh shit. No. I have audio repeating, but it's gone now. We fixed it. We fixed it.
Do you have a little cap or something you want me to put it in?
No, I was just gonna scoop. Okay.
Do you want me to pour it on the desk?
Dog, I'm just gonna scoop it, like.
Okay, usually I try to eat them slower.
Up to you. You don't have to, this should be good. I gotta take off my pants and my shoes again. And let's see about trying to jump down here again.
a tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing.
See,
No
what
one
I'm
has
realizing
claimed it for their own.
is it looks like we have to go back maybe a little further than this. Because right now we're already at half on the blue.
One of
No,
the
no,
things
you could have
that
died.
I got you,
got
got
us
a tan.
that low was getting into building in the first place.
Yeah, maybe.
What was I? Remember?
But like my thought process is we didn't even check out this door after we jumped down, so we could probably see if that'll be a way to go back around or whatnot. I still want to try and get my jacket back though. Damn, it's a shame because we basically got it last time, but now it's like, how am I gonna get down?
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing.
looking
No one
classy
has
today.
claimed
I'm
it
just
for
trying
their
to
own.
beat the heat. I low key look like I'm not wearing a shirt in the stream, at least on my preview.
Oh.
Like it low key looks like I'm just like
No,
smooth as
no,
a fucking Barbie
That's
doll
still
over
too
here.
high.
We literally
What were
just
you
went to the
thinking?
store
You're
to
not
get
a gymnast.
pet
You're
food.
a boxer.
Right,
And
that's kind of why we
supplies.
delayed the
Way
stream a
too
bit.
high up
Like,
there.
and it's so hot out.
It's really bad.
Stream is funky.
It's actually
Smaller.
the
There's a
coolest-
smaller game window in the foreground. What the fuck? No, wait. You're right. What's going on here? What the fuck? Your shirt is noticeable. Okay, I'm happy it's noticeable.
I kind of had
I-
the same thought
I think
when
it's-
you put it on. I was like, I hope
It was either this
YouTube
or the gray
doesn't
one.
hit you with any.
Nah, there's way worse stuff. At the very least, it'd be
know.
like demonetized. It wouldn't take it off. I've seen it all on YouTube, okay? You gotta watch a full Cyberpunk playthrough on YouTube. From Phoenix Wright. I haven't played any Phoenix Wright games.
You could have died there.
The sad thing is we're in the coolest room in the house.
I know, and it's still hot.
We don't have AC either, because it's old as fuck and broken.
Yeah. So do we want to rewind before the door? No, we should rewind before the kid, I feel like.
For a
And-
kid?
Yeah.
I don't know if that did much to us.
I feel like
I
it
don't
did though.
remember.
See, look. See? It did. Because we're at half morale before we even go through the door.
An
Yeah, and
inconspicuous
then going
pile.
through the door is what knocks down.
Knocks down what? It's
One
the
of the-
same. Actually, worse because we probably
Oh.
got a healing item in there.
I
It was the
swear,
kid.
I kind of thought that
It was talking to the snot-nosed brat. It's relatively rare throughout Europe. Yeah, that's because
Yeah.
you guys are weird. That's why we threw your tea in the harbor. See, we should save scum beating up the child. You know?
Do you?
I want to punch that kid in the face. Don't take that out of context. Fuck yo D. I'd say no taxation without representation, but I think we've fallen in on ourselves. Honestly, I know I've said this to my wife, but like, I feel like we should bring back tarring and feathering the redcoats, you know? When someone's like, yeah, I love ice, we should just bring out the tar, roll them in it, feather them up, let them run like the chickens they are. Like, we gotta bring back that shit, because like, that's what America was founded on. You know, we were founded on like being patriotic and telling stupid fucking bootlickers to go shove it. We gotta bring back that energy. Like 100 years ago, our government decided,
Kuno's
you can
got this."
only peacefully protest. We never should have let that shit flow. Like, never.
If there ever was such a thing
Is there,
as an
like-
ugly kid, then this is it.
Moist.
He's almost
Yeah, I kind of
exquisite
noticed
in
that too. The
his
texture was a bit
ugliness,
off.
like a gremlin.
Maybe it's because we waited too long to eat them.
No, because I've had these for a while and it's never done that. I think it's probably the basement.
I don't know.
I've never had that issue with these before.
Let's not mention the police business, at least not right away. Still gonna shine this light in the kid's face because fuck him.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong.
Can you turn it up more?
Shit's coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what juicy shit is all about. Juicy what now? Never mind.
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding
Whoa.
it, see?
What?
My fucking cat is behind the TV.
Oh my god. Kuno's riding at sea. Sends another rock
Rugby,
flying.
Kuno!
He drives me nuts doing
You
that
should throw the
shit.
rake at him, Kuno!
Dude,
Bring
you're
back
gonna knock it
freedom.
down.
You gotta grab him.
Oh shit.
We never see. Here's the thing: the American dream is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And you can't have a country founded on those three things, and still have fucking slavery. The American dream was dead on arrival. It was, because we were founded on three things that we didn't even practice at the fucking day one of our foundation. We were always a failure to our own dreams until we fucking got rid of that shit. And we didn't punish the Dixiecrats hard enough. We didn't punish the fucking slave owners hard enough. And that's the reason we still have these KKK ass Republicans, fucking loser ass bitches. It's insane. Like, when we fix this shit as a country, we have to be far more harsh than we were in the past. We have to be way more harsh to these people. Like, reparations isn't enough. You remember what China did to the fucking elites when they fucking overthrew shit and flipped things around? We're gonna make that shit look like a fucking joke.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
That's really weird. I've never had that issue with these before.
Weird. Our options are, Kim, what should we do? Are you kids siblings? Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc. Look, I have questions for you. Or leave. I hope so too. Trying to decide how we're gonna approach the
I
kids.
see.
I'm probably leaning with 3.
Might as well.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit. Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Bro is fucking hung out like a kite.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno! Pig's choking! He's totally
Scratch my
joking!
back.
Fucking idiot Mulkapa doesn't know any questions!
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Let's talk about
Yeah,
something
whatever.
else.
Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno, pig.
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. Yeah, Kuno Actics. Yeah, hope it is all that we
It's
kind of got
always
at this
Kuno,
point.
never I. Clearly, the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that book shit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying.
He seems offended.
Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
The boy knows he has an addictive personality. Admirable insight for his age.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the
Help!
questions.
He's sticking his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs it in, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across the Martinet.
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Are you high right now?
Misters, help!
He prances around, eyes bulging out of their sockets, rolling hard, yelling
He's
at the
having
windows.
the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
He's flashing Kuno. He's showing his genitals. If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late.
Who? What is this sick charade?
Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
The boy screams, his freckled face contorted in hideous, uncontainable
The
laughter.
nearly psychopathic way they could slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
Shut him down. Ah! Bad roll. Bad roll.
You didn't shut him down.
We just gotta say, scum it. How have you guys been? Doing well?
Kuno's got this.
The boy is throwing rocks at the dead body. Can't be older than
If
12.
there ever was.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong.
Shit coming up strong. I mean drug.
Yeah, Kuno.
Kuno's right.
The rake. You should throw the.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got? Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden tube. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Shitload, pig.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. Pig's choke. Fucking idiot, Mulkapa. Doesn't know any questions.
It's always Kuno. Never.
Kuno doesn't try to get.
The boy knows he hasn't.
Watch out, Kuno. Help!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help! Help!
Escalate.
Pigs in in, Kuno! Somebody!
How did we get here?
Help!
He's having the.
He's flashing Kuno! No what?
This is where Kuno establishes change of plan. You can't let that happen.
Help! The pig's gagging him. Kuno can't speak.
Haven't melted yet? Can't relate. I feel like I'm melting. It's so hot, man.
You.
Kuno's.
If
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong.
shit.
Yeah, Kuno.
Kuno's right.
The rake. You should throw.
The fuck does Kuno? Alright.
Irregular speech patterns. Overconfident.
Right, pig. Yeah, whatever.
It's always Kuno. Never I.
Kuno trying to.
The boy knows.
Watch out, Kuno. Help!
Help! He's got the Kuno! Help!
Escalate.
Pigs in in, Kuno! Somebody!
How did we get here?
No!
The nearly psychopath.
No!
This change of.
Help! The pig's gagging him. Kuno can't speak.
What can I do to better beat up this kid, man?
Have you checked your clothes?
That's what I'm about to do. Humiliation. Yeah, just a bit.
Disco ass blazer.
Nothing's making it harder. I don't have anything else I could be wearing. I don't have any bullets. I don't have a gun to use it with anyway. It's okay. Thank you for stopping by, Nazoru. I don't know if you wanna mute for a moment, but there's gonna be a child screaming about fucking
Kuno's got the-
obscenity.
If there ever was such a
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong.
shit coming up.
Yeah, Kuno.
Kuno's right.
The rake, he should...
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Fuck no.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
The language these kids are using,
Yeah.
pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
All right. And right, pig. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a.
It's always
Kuno trying.
the boy knows.
Watch out! Help!
Help! He's got the Kuno. Help!
Escalate!
Pigs in in Kuno. Someone.
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out.
No one.
This is where change of
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Damn it.
You didn't shut him.
Ark.
Just keep trying till you get it.
I don't know. Seems like the best option. I gotta establish dominance.
Kuno.
I am a
Or-
superstar.
You could walk away.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up
Or
strong.
I can
Shit,
establish
I mean-
dominance over this
Kuno's-
shit-eating child.
Yeah.
The fuck does Kuno
Can
know?
certainly try.
All right. Entertain. Right, pig. Yeah, whatever. Kuno.
It's always
Kuno does trying to.
the boy knows.
Watch out, Kuno! Help!
Help! He's got the. Help!
Escalate, Kuno!
Pigs in in Kuno. Somebody, please.
How did we get here? How did
No!
the nearly psychopath?
Help!
He's having
He's flashing. No.
this is change of plan.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't...
Ah!
Yeah.
You didn't shut him down.
You know what? Fuck this kid. We'll kick his ass later.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils. An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because it's nice and ordinary.
I remember having to save scum this one a little bit. But it's a 28% chance, so like that's basically like 1 in 3, 1 in 4.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs, maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Yeah.
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46.
After all those attempts.
Well, here's the thing. All that good luck happened after the kid. And the kid is, I think, what brought it all the way down. Because that was before we even opened the door.
2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is
You don't
which
know.
is it?
It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good
You're
at
not
this.
bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
I guess so.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother,
I think it's
more
French.
worn.
It might be.
How many?
There's a lot of like.
The lieutenant has been tracking your eyes.
French sounding names.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light steps, number 41. Heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint. An aberration. One sole is smoother than the other.
A woman or a kid?
I don't think there's any
Understood.
way to be sure.
Anything else?
I had you-
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Yeah,
One of them was carrying.
and it's
Possibly, yes.
inspired by post-Soviet Eastern Europe and revolutionary France.
The lieutenant marked something down in his notebook.
But why?
You're thinking, why did they have
Yes,
to carry him?
they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim refused to walk to his own lynching. Maybe the victim wasn't conscious. Maybe the victim.
You have a point there.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Like half
it's something to consider. What else can you see?
An aberration. One soul is
Interesting.
smoother than the other.
Let's name it the old soul.
Do you have any ideas?
Someone
Lieutenant?
operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
A drummer? That's stupid. Don't say anything just now.
I would just not say anything. Me.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer.
Man, it's not. we
Perhaps
can't
it
rule
could be a
out.
driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
I was actually thinking the exact same thing.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all
There
turned
has
off.
been a strike for a minute.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes.
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. Isn't it strange to have your assumptions confirmed like this? This is what someone whispering suggestions in your ear would like you to feel. The lieutenant is saying something, but you can't hear it. Suddenly, it seems like your tie is alive again, whispering, no, screaming into your ear.
What? Withhold being content? What are you? Mild to moderately disabled? That doesn't feel like something you should do. Live a little.
Okay.
Everything on the damn
Whoa.
crime scene fits like a glove. You should get shit-faced on this damn crime scene.
I swear to God, I will.
I like how vivid my interior is, but could we maybe do something that doesn't involve getting drunk? I'll find a way to get drunk on this scene, I swear to God I will. This is not how vivid I want my inner life to be. I just want to get back to solving the crime now.
I'll find a way to get drunk on this scene.
You would.
I would.
Shut up, fuck midget.
Damn.
I have no idea what's going on.
Here's the
here,
horrific necktie.
but you should not do anything that the horrific necktie tells you to do.
Detective?
Everything fits. We should celebrate by getting absolutely under the hammer in this yard. Or I'm experiencing a mild malfunction, Lieutenant. Something to do with my tie. It'll pass. Can you hold on for a moment?
The lieutenant looks at you curiously. A beat passes in silence. The wind blowing, the cargo belt squeaking. The lieutenant doesn't understand what's happening right now. You're twisting at your tie, looking sweaty even by your standards. He needs to say something.
I agree. Our assumptions could be wrong. Better not to have them confirmed just yet. Do you see anything else?
We've been through all of it. I could just take the necktie off.
I could.
It's kind of funny though.
Oh, there's a box over here.
I didn't see that last time either.
Ho ho,
Money.
money. Magnesium.
That's good for the morale. Which is what we were struggling with.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material because
Cue all these menu screens in rapid succession.
an inconspicuous pile.
That's true. Everyone does need a homie.
An
like him.
inconspicuous pile of because an inconspicuous
We're gonna optimize.
That
an
includes the
inconspicuous pile
homoerotic
because
friendship.
there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Magnesium, which we found outside. Cured pig's head. Silver plate.
Be
Faces
still,
of
my
blue and
beating
yellow
heart. It's amphetamine, sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good, vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Are you a really good detective?
Someone has taken narcotics.
Perhaps not.
Leash.
This is below our pay grade, detective. However, see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Get out of the way or get fucked up.
I could have swore last time that we took a hit on something for busting in there.
I don't. We had a
I
bad time dealing
misremember
with the
shit
kid,
all the time.
and that shit destroyed our health. Which is why we're gonna come back to it and fuck that kid up later. Let's check what's going on in this box. Magnazolone sounds like a reference to actual medication. Probably. Let's go check out what's going on in this box. Grab some money. Gotta take in our inventory, take off our pants and shoes, hit a little quick save.
Looks like someone.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He chose to
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Saving his
A
time.
tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Look at those skinny ass legs.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Benzodiazepine. Yeah.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. No. A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. No. A tarpaulin. The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance. Oh, the look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
Yes, that's one way of putting it. It's certainly an impressive achievement of engineering.
He turns with a faint smile, then looks back at the crane.
But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
He looks at the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind. I guess I might as well save it.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. No. A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. No.
Sure.
tarpaulin
need to
cloak
get
is still
lucky.
caught on the railing. No one has
We've
claimed
already done
for
it
their own.
once. It's like a 1 in 5 chance.
1 in 5.
I mean, 17's basically
Yeah.
20,
No,
which is
that's
basically
still too high.
Sure.
Damage to your head.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing.
There we
No one has
go.
claimed it for their own.
That's all we
As you
needed.
leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your veins. You are
heels
ready
around.
for your rendezvous with the concrete.
We are full on.
He's so on the money, Bratan! Just imagine yourself dual-wielding a bottle and a flaming cigarette whilst airborne!
I like it.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alone.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
This goes real.
Disco snails?
Yeah.
Was that from Play It By Ear?
No, it's us.
I'm sorry. I guess I can put my clothes back on.
I don't think it's from anything. You ever heard that?
No, I've never heard of Disco
I'm gonna
Snails.
make you watch that.
We're gonna watch
song.
Disco Snails?
It's a song.
It's crazy. Well, we did not go in here last time.
It's like a fairly popular meme.
The radio is emitting a strange buzzing sounds.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change." The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
I don't know. We can probably check after.
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism. They represent a society in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it. Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see. To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white.
Communist.
After
dear,
rifling
let's
the pages
go.
with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections: international developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note. Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, "Du cristal à la fumée." This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée. Unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel, La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. Only 4 issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated their readership. So please, If you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you. This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in Yugograd.
Bear wrestling sounds awesome. The question is it like big gay hairy men, or like literal bears? And which one would make more money?
I think they're talking about literal bears.
But you don't know.
I can, well, that's why I said I think.
Exactly.
Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs. You're not even sure where most of these countries are. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents
Wrestling a
unfolds
literal
before
bear
you.
like Zangief from Street Fighter. You know what? I'm down for that. We need more of that. You know, it's always which would you rather be in the woods with, but like which would you rather come out of the cage? You know, you lock them in, one's coming out, who do you want to come out? That's the real question.
Well, one of those bears already has come out.
Well, yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong there. Maybe he'll come out a second time.
It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture. Why they decided to title this one section in Volda is beyond you.
Zangief is gay? Yeah, Zangief's gay. You didn't know that? They had a whole scene about it.
It evokes a sense of recognition and fellowship among those privileged enough
It's
to understand.
like immediately followed by him having steamy hot gay sex.
As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only
No,
as
I did not, dude.
CS.
Dude, just like Google it. Just never mind.
The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective. This so-called artist
I've
spotlight
never
is really
played
just
any of
a
the
brief
games that Zangief
Q&A,
is from.
made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer. The actual article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has something to do with motor carriage racing. If you don't follow it, you only ever hear about the ludicrous sponsorships and obscene death toll.
Have to say about
You
TikTok.
think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers. Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tournée.
Wait, what's wrong with Tip Top?
Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships. And then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes. So, all of it, basically.
Hang on, who wrote this? It's so bad about sponsors.
What's wrong with a good motor crash?
They just keep it interesting.
Oddly enough, this article has two bylines. Nasteb Enkalada Bernal and Exilus Buka. There's no way those are real names.
Wait, why aren't they real names?
Have you ever met anyone named Exilus? Come on,
Well, if you
they're
get to know
plainly
enough
pseudonyms.
NB people,
You will eventually. At least
I'm
one.
sure there's someone.
Under capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity. Thus, the so-called tourney becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes, or even a fritter. And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
No, I'm pretty
You
sure
see,
I like it.
one cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tourney is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism.
Which one are you picking?
I can safely say the thought had never crossed my mind, detective.
I wonder what else is really just a metaphor for life under capitalism. It's too bad I thought I liked Tip Top.
You can still like it, detective. Just because a couple of fools wrote an article doesn't mean it's true. If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
Unclear about that. I'll be honest. And gay characters were a lot more flagrant in the 90s. I was just making shit up. I was just making
She
shit
does
up.
that sometimes.
Whether Zangief truly has hot, gay, steamy sex in-game, I don't know. But I'm sure you could find a few Google searches to look for it, and you'd find what you want.
You do that all the time where you just like say something and I take it at face value.
And I'm
What
just
was it the
completely
other day
bullshitting.
that...
I don't even remember. It's like every day.
We had like a conversation about it like a week ago.
I remember us having a
Because-
conversation about it. I don't remember what we said.
Because I was like, wait, you were just kidding?
Yeah.
I remember what it was.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you. Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild
Streets
pines.
of Rage 3?
A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta.
I've sparked a discussion that even I don't understand.
Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Capeside Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Whew. Is pretty outrageous.
The writer G. Martin remarks dryly that capitalists love wealth redistribution, so long as it's only redistributed upward.
This is why we don't fuck with capitalism.
It's true, the rentiers have been bleeding you dry. You really ought to find your own place one of these days. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents
The leading intellectual organ of Martinez communism offers a radical Mazovian
perspective
on a range of contemporary issues. The cover features a stylistic portrait of the late King Fristle with a pair of white antlers growing out of his head. What do we got? Find booze and drink it. Standard office file cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. Someone left the coffee machine. The dark liquid in the pot almost looks sentient. This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name's on the back. Every worker, equal member of the board is written on top of the flyers. At the bottom, the union logo and demand democracy. Aha. Whoa. We got glasses. We're looking pretty with superstar, you know. Being of an undisclosed gender. That's fair. I don't think I've actually played Secret of Mana. The store is locked and cannot be opened from the side without a pass card. Because I have no choice but to talk to the union leader. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent pills.
Numerous empty wine bottles glisten in the rain. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
That's what we picked last time. Well, the lieutenant looks at you and then the bottles. An advanced scouting mission in the harbor.
Yes, this scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
If you must. But please hurry, we are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the
Blind
table.
Scout, real.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinieri uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that?
The lieutenant asked, glancing at the photo.
Fine, but let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
All around, great machines are in distance. White pine trees are painted on top of the covering. Looks like some kind of forest under the snow. Snooping as usual. What are you? We got Una time. You gotta lick my arms. You see faded industrial letting on the platform. Balsam. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. This speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize in the yard below. Yeah, it's Una. We got Una. Una the time. musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. It smells like blood. Industrial-sized thermos. Smells like burnt coffee. The banner sags under the weight of the snow and white waves on red.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you.
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow passes over his face.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister. Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up. Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
He coughs, then continues.
Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo.
Oh,
Just
Mr. Everard is where he always is. In his office, of course.
He points to the two joint containers on your right.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Everything
Damn.
is so pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
Wow, this red is so much prettier than a drab green.
Sure is, mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I had to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
Bye-bye now.
Alright, we gotta make sure we save before we engage in this conversation. Oh. Have a good night, Scarlett. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next week. The coffee in the giant thermos is still warm. A stair made of pallets leading up. Alright. You're not getting the better of me this time.
Before you is a walrus of a man.
He looks like a
seated
fucking
behind
toad.
a large desk.
Look at him.
He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to
Like,
see
I
you.
would not be surprised if a fly flew by and he just went and just fucking grabbed it. Eyes with zero movement in the eyes, just grabs it.
They actually go outwards a little bit.
Do you see it? They basically do.
With great effort, he straightens himself up
Oh, no,
in
yeah,
his
you're
chair,
right.
yet says nothing. He simply
I'm blind.
stares at you.
I haven't been looking that hard at, like, anything.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
Where's
He
your boss?
gestures to a tiny chair opposite to his giant desk.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here at Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health
actually
prevents me from getting up. You
It doesn't prevent him
understand?
from rocking back and forth in his chair.
He looks extremely
Chill out.
comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Lieutenant nods at you, then the chair.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
I'd rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
I don't sit. It's
Very
kind
well,
of my thing.
Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean waves.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then,
You're no Titan of Felician, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Remain
So
serious.
tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Hidden
Oh,
check,
by
I
the
guess.
way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
The guy who got murdered definitely has something to do with this union.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days
And so
and
they
patch
killed
over
him.
your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead.
And they're trying to
Take
take
it.
advantage of us being a stupid alcoholic. Ahoy, Morphonium.
Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could.
Wait, you know, Gar, thank you for the ride. Take
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Take the comically large check and don't say anything. Keep it good. You can take that comically large check and shove it up your ass.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or,
Hello.
Hello.
No,
cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you,
That's
Union
what
people
had
are
us
on
like
it as we
fucking
speak.
freak out.
I've got
last
my
time
best
and, like,
hounds
quit.
looking for that lost gun.
We've got 5 whole pieces of morale to
his
work with.
slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun.
It's all
Lost
good.
gun.
Happy to have you.
Lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, don't worry, he actually meant, be very worried.
Maybe 3?
Are you all right, Harry? You
seem
seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a
I hate this
feeling
guy.
everything's going to be all right.
God, You're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you?
Can you go get your
You're
toy?
about to cry because you lost your gun
Where is it?
and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Mr.
Did you
Dubois,
find it?
No, I'm not
you
about
don't
to
look
cry.
so good.
Got a few of them.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man
Keep
snaps his fingers,
sliding
but to no
down the
effect,
chair like
doing
a
some
cello
stupor.
shot.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Do you need a hand that up?
I think I got it. I got this for her at like Christmas.
And she
right?
still
'Cause
hasn't eaten it.
Well, she did that last year
Maybe
too, because I
you
always
could
get
use
her
your
one.
hands somehow.
But she
In a
needs
kind
it,
of
like,
throwing
broken
motion.
or something.
Like you're throwing
She'll
that
just sit
Mr.
there and
Dubois
lick
act
it.
right back at him.
She won't actually.
He's Mr. Dubois.
That's my same experience, Morphonia. I'm going in pretty blind.
I played a little bit of it before, but I don't think I got to this point. Like, I think we're already past what I played.
Oh yeah, man. I'm fucking
Although-
great.
Although I did explore the city a lot more than we did my first time, so it took me longer.
Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water.
Ow. What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions. It is about time to stop
We
embarrassing
survived it
yourself.
this time.
Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
We did.
Aren't you going to
Harry,
ask me how I got in?
Honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
Probably push it to the window.
Yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
I've opened a few doors in my life.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
An excellent opportunity
I
presents
was just
itself,
reading
sire.
the things.
You could win
I
the
wasn't
trust
trying to
of the
make a
arch
decision
liar,
for you.
pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish,
think it's funny when
bend
you
his
say
efforts towards your own.
Okay, as long as she's laying down, I'll stop trying to do this.
Accept the task. Whose door?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
I think it's interesting. I like a stylized art, like, direction for games. I think it does wonders for making a game kind of stay looking nice down the line. Because when it's stylized, it kind of looks like it has a purpose for why it looks that way, and so it doesn't ever really look like bad. You know what I mean? Because it's intentional. Whereas when every game tries to look super nice and smooth, it'll look crap in a few years by just default.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez. Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
He slams his
You want
fist.
to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
I'm not gonna do it.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the
Gonna
key
say
from
yes,
Manana.
not do
He's
it.
down by the gates.
You better give me
Manana's
the
like a free
information I
agent
need.
in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
I'm not doing that.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage. Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Harry! I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
I assure you we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well.
The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and doesn't put the RCM in a good light.
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands. Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Say so.
Right. I'm not gonna do it. I don't need his help. I was hoping he would give me the information if I said I would help him, and then I would just not help him.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and arrête are faded with use. It's marsh. On. Arrête. Off. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Really
With a
wants you to
surprise,
look at that.
the harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled. The rusty control panel grows warm to the...
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
The crane does not return to... Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yacht.
You do? Because I don't. There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? There may very well be, but we are not here to look for them. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
No reply. You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
3%.
You're back before the cargo container. Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because what wasn't an option? Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Do we have any literature?
Yeah.
Why not?
I was just thinking out there.
We survived
We did.
the conversation without quitting our job.
Pretty sure we have jelly and orange. Amber's got peanut butter up there, but it was nothing. It's like it's big.
Damn, who's she? Oh, I can't tell. Sure is a powerful man. I dream about you all the time. I can't even talk to these people.
Looking monolithic.
Measurehead's amazing. Are you Measurehead?
Body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
The young woman at the giant's side agrees.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Say nothing, size him up first. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy? My body does not betray my degeneracy. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and I have police business with you. We don't have time to get into this now.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscle mass passes underneath his skin.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
I am a superstar.
What is this androgynous display?
Androgynous!
Stupidity.
This. He looks down at you, taking stock of your
Merely
physique.
standing up makes you sweat profusely. Your breathing is
Medium
erratic.
failure.
Your own heartbeat in your ears grows frantic, and you feel your blood pressure rise.
Stop it. You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend. This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is a liability here on Battlefield Martinez.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy
Picard?
really hard.
Yeah,
Maybe
right.
you can ask him to leave.
We've been watching the next generation of Star Trek,
We
so
have.
so now she knows who Jean-Luc is.
Yeah. We're like on season 2.
Yeah, we're like we're about
That
halfway
is
through.
precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to unruly.
His face contorts in disgust, as if he were smelling a
You
dead rat.
reek of it.
Oh man.
An invisible
Like
sword
Asmongold?
of unruly emerges from
Oh
his
my
throat.
god, he's a
You cannot
degenerate
see it,
right-wing
but
grifter who
others
streams
can.
on Twitch.
It is
who
making
doesn't
the woman
clean his
in
house,
my
doesn't brush
company
his
sick.
teeth.
See, that's why I don't know who he is.
He tasted water on stream because it had been so long since he had it, he couldn't remember the taste. He tasted it and repulsed and had to chase it down with soda because he's that fucking disgusting. He uses a dead rat as an alarm clock because the sun comes up and starts to hit the fucking rat, and that makes the smell more pungent, and that wakes him up in the morning. He's posted pictures of his house literally falling apart. I'm pretty sure a dead raccoon fell through his ceiling the other, like, month. Like, he's genuinely disgusting.
I think I'm gonna cry.
Yeah! He's fucking disgusting. Fuck Asmongold. He's a fucking weird-ass loser. Oh. Like... And those are like just like the surface level things. That's not even getting into the disgusting things he says. He's just a fucking asshole. Oh.
It's not good.
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk.
Dude, what's with the rats?
Lots of rats. Asmongold would feel at home. He'd be like, that's how it's supposed to smell, actually.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is unruly. You are but
I
a
don't think
reserve
he is.
for the ghoul now.
I'd feel bad if he
Let
was
me
living
turn
with his
of
parents because,
yourself
like, your
for
parents are living there too and you're letting that shit happen? No. I'm pretty sure he's on his own.
Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence
A
of
ham
the
sandwich
ham
does
sandwich
sound hungry
race
right now,
is
because
reign.
I'm really hungry.
Show him the ham still got it. Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
What I ate today was like the equivalent of a peach and a half and like 3 strawberries.
Point to the racist Lorman. You're just him after pumping some iron. Actually, I think the ham sandwich race still has it in them. I am the police and I need you to comply now. Take a step closer. The race stuff is unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please.
What are you deciding between?
2 and 5. You can go and confirm for me if you want. 2 would be funny.
Look at my craniology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad example, even of yours. It saddens me. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
You know it. Yeah, baby.
I hate her voice.
Come on, let's get it. I have known people who really talk like that.
I know, me too.
Like it's a little like silly.
It's a bit much.
It's just a bit much. You know it. My aunt used to like talk like that.
I have some aunts that talk like that too.
My aunt lives in my grandpa's old house, and she used to like sell drugs and shit before she got arrested. Elon Musk has actually tweeted about my aunt. You remember?
What?
Do you remember? I think right after like the elections and stuff, there was someone who there was a Pennsylvania woman who was arrested for fraud, for signing people up for voting who were dead, who didn't exist. She was plugging in random social numbers because she was trying to get money. Now, before that happened, like a year before that happened, it was before I was getting ready to move out here, she called me and was like trying to get me to work at her job, and she was like, all you gotta do is basically write down numbers, this and that. And then literally, like, she had just gotten out of jail after getting arrested for being in jail for multiple years for having drugs and selling drugs. She fell asleep in her car in the parking lot with her drugs and scales out on her like passenger side seat, right? And then she got arrested, goes to jail, comes back, starts working for this program where they like sign people up for voting because she just got out of jail, and she was like, they were like, this is an entry-level job, you know, we're trying to help you get on your feet. She then commits fraud trying to get more money out of her job, and then gets arrested for it, and then Elon Musk tweets about it, acting like she was some kind of until she died in October 2021 and passed away last year. I didn't know he lived with his mom until 2021, but I didn't even care about who he was. Yeah, she's in a better place being without him. But Elon Musk tweeted about it and was like, this is proof that the left is trying to do this and that. I just want to put it on the record. That woman, dumb as fuck, and I'm pretty sure a Republican. I don't even think she votes. I don't think she wasn't like trying to make either side better. She was just trying to profit herself because she was stupid. But like, Elon Musk has tweeted about my aunt, which is insane. Oh.
I told you about my uncle, right?
I think so.
Who was a cop and got discharged for like...
Oh yeah, for stealing evidence. Yeah. Happens all the time. All the fucking time.
He also like kind of trashed my childhood house because my parents let him live there.
Hit him with the racism? Your people probably killed the man. Oh.
Yeah, my parents let him live there. He was supposed to pay rent, but he never really did, and they kind of just let it go because they felt bad for him. But one of his conditions was he was supposed to be like in rehab and get sober, and he didn't do that apparently because there was one day that he like came over upset and was accusing my dad of stealing his drugs. And
the drugs that he was supposed to be quitting.
Yeah, they kicked him out shortly after that, but he would also kind of just like show up at our house and like hang out. Well, it's fine, I guess, because he's my uncle, but like sometimes you could tell that he was on something while he was just hanging out in our living room watching football with my dad. He also broke a lot of our like, I don't know, he broke our lawnmower and stuff like that, running over rocks and my mom's garden hose with the lawnmower.
Man, fucking cops.
And also like he pretty much killed one of my mom's like decorative bush tree things that was flowering every year, and I have like really fond memories of in my childhood because he was over pruning all of the like greenery
That's
on the porch.
crazy. I'm sorry.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminole Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skull.
Can we get our gun and just shoot this guy?
You could internalize
We will all
Measurehead's
praise
race
the
theory.
gay.
It would enrich you rhetorically.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, not as such. What you do with the mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become
Never the
an
union boss of
advanced
white.
racist.
Hey, you know what? I have a high chance of getting this one, so let's go with that.
Go
What
ahead.
was the
Don't be shy.
Yeah!
Just ask for race.
83% chance and I still fail. I'll better not say
That's
anything.
understandable. Jean-Luc Measurehead is a
Jean-
sage and an intellectual giant of race theory. Who are you, handmaiden of Al Ghul?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
And out of our 16.
I'm not help on this one.
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Yes, plenty.
What?
Babe, thanks. But I got
His answer is babe. Thanks. Babe, thanks.
But I got this.
But I got this. Babe,
Oh, don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this.
He turns his eyes.
The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Yeah, but you still serve him. How does that factor
is
into your
anyone
life?
here participating in art fight?
Are any
If
of you
you
in
are,
art fight?
tell me.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital, which is something your race naivistic communists never did.
You got a problem with
Also,
communism?
to serve
Only got 2 days.
is
2
not-
days till art fight,
It takes discipline.
I think.
Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. Communism is pretty cool.
Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent.
This guy's dumb. Take him to the
Everywhere
gulag.
around you.
Rocket.
The fruits of its failure to challenge the world order. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted diseases.
That's
Above
crazy.
all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll
Got it
music?
from disco, actually. I
Disco snake.
am a superstar.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done.
Disco is
That
actually
may be
the
true
product.
for a lot of things.
Yeah.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Measurehead stoically looks to the distance.
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the
Really
one.
good one.
That will be there.
How do you know there will be a next race?
There's always a next racist.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
He will grant us 3 wishes. I love you,
Your
Kim.
pedomorphic friend has quick wits, a protruding occiput, and an indented zygomatic bone.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Well, that was nothing. I can't get past the either. Don't jump.
Scab?
Oh, that guy. Ask a man with jolly eyes.
You're hazy on the notion
You
of
make
a
that face
scab.
sometimes.
Smells like
What do you
politics, though. Maybe
When we
it's
go
got
back,
something
you'll
to do
see.
with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
Right to work. I'm not a scout.
I was just messing with you.
That
No
thing?
one's ever
Yeah.
seen a scab.
What do you mean?
You make that expression.
What do you mean? What does that even mean? Like smiling with your eyes closed? I don't
Can't
understand.
explain it.
I don't understand.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike,
It's just
but then another
the
cop comes in and says,
expression you make
let us cop
sometimes. I
for
can't
less money.
explain, like, what specifically it
Speaking
just
of,
is.
what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strife? The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question.
He's a
Why
mercenary.
even do such a thing?
What?
The mercenary, eh? He's talking about the guy who got killed. The guy who got killed was a mercenary, which means he was someone for hire, so he probably
The
wasn't a part
man
of it.
whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Give me
Sure
some
thing,
money.
my friend. I can help you out.
Even try.
The coin narrowly slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
What? Where did we get blood from? Appreciate it.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Of course, I got you. You don't know anything.
He taps the side of his nose with a
I
little
got
thing.
that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I'm a hustle grinder.
I'm a hustle grinder. Well, your pants are sagging, mister. That's crazy.
Polar weasel? Oh, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the wailing in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task? This weasel person when he'll be...
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
The man takes a big sip from his
He
glass.
means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard. Who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
Wait, so not wages or pensions?
This stuff, they already covered.
Shouldn't you be grateful then? It's a lot more than most people have. However much you feed the wolf.
The wolf always wants more. I like wolves.
How large a
All of
share
it.
would you like?
However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page. Communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast
I
Guam.
think we should lock up
But don't say
billionaires
that
and
out
make them
loud
fucking
if you're
work
a
for the rest of their
communist.
lives. Every single person with, honestly, there's like normal people who can be millionaires though at this point because our economy is that bad. So I want to say, like, if you got more than like 3 million, no, more than 1 million, because if you got 1 million, you're kind of set. You should be taking care of the people around. You got more than 1 million, go into the labor camps, honestly.
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've
I
met
couldn't
him.
even imagine, like,
In
just
my eyes, he is a
holding on to
capable
that
organizer and a
much for
decent
that
businessman.
long.
I know. I'd be amazed if I
I'd
had
be
even like
buying a fucking
100,000.
house and like, oh my god, we can actually
Afford
have
to
a
live.
nice wedding.
Yeah, right?
And like, children.
I guess you kind of get to be the
Right.
village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other
And then
relevant
my
parties.
money would go to my
Wants to have
kids.
for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it.
Why are the
Appreciate it.
size of the sprites
He is,
so off?
personally,
This
not too
one is like
lavish.
teeny tiny. Ultimeshi is apparently taller than Samus. What? I have to adjust these. Not too lavish. The desk seemed
He
lavish
is
to me.
reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Not you, you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door. This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
Sure thing.
Because the wind-
This was great. You feel mentally reinvigorated.
Talk to that guy. So what? Grit. Grit. The lawyers probably stored the fuel here. Now they store booze. Why won't they let us in? What's going on with this guy?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man
I've
yells
got this
towards
scene
the harbor
once
gates.
more.
His voice is the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man of his size.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller
That's
than
also
everybody else
true.
here. Any millionaires wouldn't have to go to labor camps if they were taxed appropriately. Yeah, I agree, but they aren't. Because they lobby our government to not tax them.
You here
So,
to fuck with us?
Fuck them.
Beat the honest worker down.
If they're not going in a labor camp, they're getting shot, is my opinion. Here to fuck with us, beat the honest worker down.
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points a finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scott.
The loitering man hollers in turn.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military hair.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were
given a job to do!
Public health service in your set. I mean, yeah, but that's just not what we have. Like, yeah, if we were able to tax people, it would help alleviate problems. The problem is those people don't want to be taxed.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open, and try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access
I
panel.
just think it's crazy because they'll literally blow like thousands of dollars, like hundreds of thousands of dollars to lobby and like make donations to basically themselves so that they can get away with not paying any taxes when they could literally just pay that money in taxes, in actual fucking taxes.
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
So like I would say it's like not even built on like, oh, I want this for myself. It's literally built on like, I want to ensure the people below me don't get this money. I want to ensure that. Fuck them. And it's like, fuck that.
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Well, he didn't give us any information. Talk to any more of these people. Hey. Oh, we like walked past this earlier. Foreign car kept in good condition. Alright, let's go back over here to talk to Gart. Where they still see the government as an enemy, which is crazy. Yeah, well, I mean, the other problem is that even if they do pay their taxes, we sit there and give fucking all of our money to fucking Israel. In Israel, they barely have to pay for their fucking healthcare. They barely have to pay for shit because we fucking bankroll it before we even bankroll our own people. We sit here and we pay to kill fucking children in fucking Israel and Gaza when we don't even bother to take care of our veterans and our fucking homeless people who need care. So, like...
Can I help you?
And disabled people, yeah. Like, all of them get fucked. But, like, that kind of goes into the healthcare part of things. Like, we don't even have our own fucking healthcare system, but we pay for other countries to have that. Like, we don't even take care of our own people. We ensure other countries have that, and then we give those countries money to kill children. Like, shock and surprise, though. I mean, we have a president who fucks children, but, like... This has been a problem since before he was a president. Shock and surprise. He just made it worse. Ugh.
Yes, have you got it? You must be joking, right? You come here, trash everything, and now you try to pay with a novelty check?
It is insane.
This isn't a game show. I'm not going to accept it. You owe me cold, hard money. I want to see that money in the palm of my hand.
Oh my god, Gar. Take the
you
fucking
can cash
check.
it in at the local frit near the harbor gates, though it might not be enough to cover it.
Like what? I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me. Wait, what? But what about the bird? Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left. You broke the skewer!
His face is flushed with emotions. A rash covers
I
his
assure
neck.
you it was him.
It's as if he can't decide whether to be angry or relieved that it was you. Again.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
It's
I
the
can't
way
believe
I
it.
am.
I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all.
A tender type of hope. Something stirs in you. Perhaps this is why you broke it.
All right.
Was that
Did she
Una?
say anything
Yeah,
else
that
about
was
me?
Una.
Did she say anything about me?
Behind us?
Yeah,
Oh.
she's behind you.
Okay. I was like, that was not one of our stomachs.
No. Although I am that hungry,
Really?
I kind of feel that
I
way.
should. Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or? What thing? Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. They come here in the evenings, dumb, unruly.
He hates the union, but grudgingly recognizes its...
I don't. I'm simply providing a...
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Absolutely out of the question.
No, I'm a
Absolutely
superstar.
In the question. First
You
we
have to
find
find
a
a sad
banger.
bang.
I know.
Then we sing this place to shit. Your
Bro,
body
just
is
put on
ready,
some
sire.
bullets from My Chemical Romance. The whole fucking album. I am a superstar. I could level this up to try and have an easier time punching that kid. You know what? I'll hold on to it. And then we'll save Scum trying to beat the kid. And then if it doesn't work out, I just won't spend the point. You know what I mean? I go up, I save, I put the point in, try to punch the kid. If it still doesn't work, then we just load the save, don't put the point in, and don't care.
Kuno's got.
If there ever
Oh yeah, Nappa Goofy.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong.
shit coming up strong. I mean,
Yeah,
Kuno's.
you should.
The fuck does Kuno know? Alright, right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno.
it's always Kuno, never I.
Kuno doesn't try to.
The boy
Watch out, Kuno! Help!
Help! He's got the Kuno help! Everybody.
Escalate, Kuno!
Pigs in aim, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this
28%.
happen? This makes no sense.
No!
The nearly sucker.
No one?
This is where Kuno establishes change of plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line.
Help! The pig's stabbing him! Kuno can't speak!
Ah, I still failed, I think. But I think there was a different piece of dialogue that I didn't pick that time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back.
Kuno's.
If the
Oh yeah, Nappa.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong.
shit come, I mean,
Yeah, Kuno.
Kuno's right.
The way he should run.
The fuck does Kuno know what? Alright. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years.
I
How
phase
the
shifted
fuck did
through
you
the
get
roofing
in?
material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here.
He can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
No tube of Magnus Allum.
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
You made him uncomfortable.
I did.
Well played. No one saw that coming.
It's a vitamin pig. Don't you know anything?
He looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and asked
You
what
could
it is.
use some.
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno doesn't...
We got a little more information. We do have magnesium. I could have sworn we picked up some magnesium.
I think that's what gave you the health.
No.
No, it
No.
wasn't. Okay.
It like gave me a buff to a specific stat, but I thought I had to actually use the item. I think it just automatically used it. So that might be what happened. In which case,
Do you mind?
oh, what?
Okay.
Can you make me a
Fuck
sandwich
does
too?
Kuno care?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and punch this kid again.
It's
Okay,
all
I'll do that
Kuno
one.
does trying to...
the boy.
Watch out, Kuno! Help! Pig's got Kuno!
Help! He's got the... Help!
Escalate, Kuno! It's
Pigs in aim, Kuno!
Una!
Somebody, please!
God, if she unplugs all my computer and shit, I would lose my mind.
How did we get here? How did this happen?
Help!
He's having the...
He's flashing! No.
This is change of plan.
help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist.
We got this. Don't worry.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno.
It's always Kuno, never.
Kuno tried.
The boy.
Watch out, help!
Help! He's help!
Escalate!
Pigs in aim, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did...
Help!
He's having a...
He's flashing, Kuno!
No one?
This is changeable.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Alright.
Look at this jar of peanut butter that I was talking about.
That is a lot of peanut butter.
Look, the kid followed me.
Turtle. Oh wait, are you making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need to.
What did you think? Oh, sorry. What did you think I was making?
Like a sandwich. Like a normal sandwich. With like meat
Oh.
and shit.
Do you want like peanut butter and something else?
No, you're good. I'll make something
Because I
later.
also. We
It's
could
just
also
not a
make
texture
peanut
I
butter
want right
and honey. Let's see.
Hi. We have turtle.
My dad taught me about peanut butter and butter sandwiches.
I have peanut butter and honey sandwiches. I like those.
Yeah, I like those too.
Choking my peanuts.
I don't know what the thought was behind peanut butter and butter, but that's what he ate all the time as like a kid.
Hi, buddy.
Apparently my mom had never heard of that before either until she met my dad. He is so sweet. So sad.
Yeah. It's the book about content. The cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. The book is titled Man from the Helm Doll and the Wild Fire.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. I am the law. Meow.
I know, sir.
He is such a quiet cat until
Are
he's
you
getting into
interested
fights
in the
with
new
the
and
other
exciting
cats.
book?
Or he's lonely. Because he will cry if he can't find
Okay,
anyone.
sir. I'll try to answer
And then
any
he'll
questions
throw
you
up.
have. I hope they're about books.
I hope they're about books.
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
Are you learning the value of hard work? By brutally dismantling the free market.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
There's no
What could you do to help her anyway?
By brutally dismantling the free market.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad to help Mum out with the store.
She doesn't seem to understand what you said. What is this crime business? What is
What is
romance?
romance?
Who are these famous people? Shouldn't you be at
I
school
do
or
my
something?
studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it
He
builds
thinks
character.
I'm his
Mum says a
biological
proper worker
mother.
is dutiful.
I'm not
That's how you
surprised.
get ahead in life. You succeed. Mum says it's
'Cause I
peachy.
am.
She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second,
He's never seen
and
his
some kind of
mom.
doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
Very special.
I don't think curses are real. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
The lieutenant makes a note in his
Yes.
notebook.
Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
What do you know about the other
Nothing
fellas
really,
and
sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Enough
Maybe I
about this
can
curse
tell you
stuff for
about
now.
some of our books instead. It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in the situation.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about when both of the men are bad? What is about... I feel like that's relevant to our
I
lived
haven't read
experience.
many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
You're so sweet.
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
Phantom Woman.
No, I don't know. Yes, she knows books, definitely.
What was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life. Not in romance books, sir. These are about
Romance
nice
isn't
and
real.
pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end. Maybe some about other books? Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
I need to know what crime is.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him. You don't look much like a policeman.
What does a cop look like then?
We should stop being one.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't
No,
look like
we were
Dick
being
Mullen.
self-deprecating. We weren't trying to mock you. Sorry.
I'll never be as good as Mullen. Stupid
You could say
fantasy.
that. Try to convince your character to talk himself out of being a cop.
We already had that happen last session.
Maybe it could actually happen. You
What's
don't
that
know.
mean?
Well, anything but
And everything's better now, sir? Why is that?
Failure of a cop, a disgrace.
Sir, please, sir.
Oh!
Don't say things like that. You look nice enough.
What?
Don't be sad, sir. I'm sorry
I
said
don't like
thing
that that
about
was my
Dick Mullen.
only choice.
One dialogue option for that. I still have peanut butter in my lap.
Head, yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul. Not head, child. Heads.
I'm not not sure I understand. If you say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for your soul. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going. She looks around anxiously. Her hands the lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you, a facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals. She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't. It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here.
I am a
Ask her to do the
superstar.
same.
That's what's going on. I don't need to prove myself to you.
Masterclass.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Oh, now leave him alone.
Because you usually
He's gonna
aren't.
hate you. He's gonna get you. You don't leave him be.
I sure hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar. Somehow, there's something you're missing.
I don't want to, like, fuck it up.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time.
She sways back and forth on
You've
her
been
feet.
running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star or something. Don't really understand who those stars are.
I am a superstar.
Of course.
I'm
you
not a
stopped by few
detective.
times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
Una. Would you rather have cat or peanut butter? That's the question. I don't think she noticed it.
I look like
Una.
shit.
Yeah, but you don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes.
Yes, of course. That makes sense.
Makes sense to me.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy. Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
I didn't know I had to do that. I'm glad I could help you, sir. Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
silly.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere. Rows and rows of Hyundala men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundai and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundai, Return to Hyundai. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundai and the Hyundai Man. Maybe 100. Man from Hyundai and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyundai and the false god. Man from Hyundai and the scorched earth. Man from Hyundai, the Hyundai colonies. Man from Hyundai and the swamp beast. Man from Hyundai and the snow crabs. Not even close. Man from Hyundai in hell. Man from Hyundai and the forest of slaves. Man from Hyundai under the lake. Man from Hyundai, Hyundai burning. There's even the Trial of Death, a Pastanal combat gamebook set in the world of Hyundala Man, and so much more. Nothing of interest. Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation.
Gift books and molten candy.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space. I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture. Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post, doing her job like a proper girl? Wonderful! Did you talk to her? Great! On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to...
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
Una, come here.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
Denial is the way she copes with criticism.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening. Good, sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there.
Such criminal behavior would not happen in more developed countries.
Those countries will realize they've raised a lazy and spoiled generation. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then,
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go! Get back there. The books await you. Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
she smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Let's go out back.
Hey. Psst. Psst. Hey, you. Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again. You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impel all people who have
Let's
more
go.
than 25 real in their pockets. Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and
Beat the
masticate
rich, yeah, with a
mankind.
stick.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it? Oh yeah, get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Did we forget to get me my bread the second time around at the store?
I've gained the thought of the Matsovian socioeconomics. I can research it, but I already started researching Hobocop, so I want to finish researching Hobocop.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only. Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled
I am
to
a
look at the books?
superstar.
The books are all you care about.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. You see some kind of charm, an irregular
Right.
polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges. Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head.
I'll leave the curtains for now.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf? You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the Murder House. The Final Case of Dick Mullen. An Obvious Lie. Dick Mullen in the Clock Tower. The Ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's Funeral Pyre. The Murder of Dick Mullen. Oh no, Turns out he faked it to solve a case. Yes, there's also the dame who did it. Farewell, my Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series. The morbid tales of Dick Mullen. A dark tide turns. Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one with fake death. And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer. In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
I want to get one of these books.
Shelves filled to the brim with your attempt to...
It's like a 42% chance, so it's like basically a 50-50.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime. Your attempt to... Shelves filled to the brim with your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book. The title reads, Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity. A worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic Hard-Boiled Phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has just a few days to prove his innocence. Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals? Then this is the book for you.
Complicated guy full of contradictions. It's $7.99. I'm broke. I can't afford that. $4.56.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of famous people. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
My bread is the rye. I always get rye bread.
I've been eating like the weed, so
I know. I forgot to grab it.
that's why I thought this was mine at first. I just didn't look at the bag.
I don't think it's too big a deal.
Specify which type of weed.
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook. High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
Okay, that's a little
Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
Blur?
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse though, but not too long. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Fuck this bitch.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance.
From the land of confusion.
These three things are very important
I don't know
to
what
the
that
working
is.
class mind. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services. It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place. The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic
Oh my
who
God,
has destroyed
we need that.
his liver. And there's
How
even
to
a
keep
chapter
drinking
on
if
the
you're an
ancient
alcoholic
Seraïs
who's destroyed his
tradition
liver.
of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this? The throbbing in your head increases.
I would have
with
cried if
every
I missed the
passing moment you
95%
gaze at this shelf.
chance.
Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted. The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the Pale, also known as le territoire. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near Pale. It is, and good for the circulation too. It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the Pale. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the Pale and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
Fucking Christ, turtle. God, water everywhere.
Yeah, I'm on my cards.
My laptop's fine. Little shit.
Where's the towel?
Sorry, Turtle was being a bit of a menace. I was looking up who Phil Collins was because I don't know who that is off the top of my head. And then Turtle was acting like a little shit.
Spilled all this water.
All the water. Oh, I see. Okay. I think we're good to keep discoing the Elysium.
Among other benefits, it is alleged to
We're in a
restore a
bookstore.
damaged liver to perfect
This
health.
lady's pissing me off though, so I'm gonna go
That
open her
seems
curtains.
improbable. For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the
We're
PAL.
reading about like a
Though a sidebar cautions readers
pseudoscience
to limit
book
each stroll
about,
to
like,
less
a-
than an hour.
alternate medicine.
These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions.
I wasn't trying to. I just can't like adjust this.
This is exactly what you need. There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
I certainly don't need that.
You close the book and return
Oh,
it
I
to
can
its
afford
place
this
on
one.
the shelf.
This?
Yeah.
I don't want to spend my money on a book right now.
The curtains, tattered with age. Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off
I'm
limits
the
for the
police.
customers.
Her hand is closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the... Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hands fly over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir. No! Please just
She
talk
raises
to
her
me,
hands to
officer.
try and stop
Come
you.
here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Talking is always good. There is something mysterious about the curtain. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you.
This time for real.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime. I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
She recites it like it's a poem, or like she's playing a role she's grown tired of.
It's just for decoration.
She wavers under your gaze, mouth pressed into tight-lipped smile. Then something.
Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed, just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything? The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit store.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
She peers at the curtains again.
Didn't that curtain just move?
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements.
Irrelevant nowadays. I'm mostly known because of the GTA Vice City. Oh, I don't think I've played Vice City. I've only played like 4 and 5. I'm not gonna lie.
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous. Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay...
My liege, you know what this case calls for? A para-detective.
I love drama. I am a superstar.
Time to fire up the old
He
lie
still
machine.
failed it.
No.
The lieutenant looks at you, waiting. You've got this. Just go with it. This is elegant.
Crime Bros.
You're called...
Called Crime
What?
Bros, my partner and I.
What is this, a joke, Mr. Policeman?
Crime
Do you commit crimes
Bros.
together or what?
Will you be Crime Bros with me for the rest of our lives?
Oh fuck yeah. Let's go. Crime
He turns
Bros.
away, not before you can see a small hint of a smile. He's struggling to not crack up. Technically, that's what crime bros would do. Yes, commit crimes.
We are Crime Bros. Especially so because we're gay.
Sir, I really don't have time for your jokes. The situation is very serious.
I could level it up and try again. Be a little funny. I don't know how much drama's really gonna come up.
We haven't seen much of it, I don't think.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in... You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you, you're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
I am a superstar. Ghostly silhouette of dressers.
Hairdryers.
A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. David Bowie?
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. Ow, shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Are you alright? This looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door? I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's...
I guess we shall leave for now. bag in your hand, you could collect all these bottles and sell them. I see a bag. I'm taking it.
Oh, really?
I found a bag.
Yes?
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onug, written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards. That's Kuno on the lens.
Of course.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts. Lanky, weather-worn wooden planks. You know this to be the star of Periconnassus, or the Cairo. The central symbol of the Periconnasian church, a star, a great moral height, to be strived. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
The splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. Nah.
I don't have anything. See, look.
Oh, I have to
It's all
equip the
gone.
bag. Dude, I'm gonna get so many fucking bottles. Some great technology versus cracked shit. Let's go,
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything. Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
She rolls up the giant novelty check. Looks like she's seen it before and slips it under the counter.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, you don't work for the Union. The Union works for you by supplying you with cash.
But isn't this... Oh wait, no, this is where I put the box, right?
The tear machine stands in the corner. Assigns your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle.
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? A lot. A lot for the room? Yes.
It's wild that that one guy gave us a check for like... Be quiet. For like 28 fucking bucks. And he was like, this'll help, this'll take care of it, and it's like, no. So I guess I'll go buy that book. Technically there's 2 books I could buy. But I want the one with... You can also get this book.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stolen. This bookstore is...
Indeed. Something about that book does seem to have spoken to you. Well, I hope it contains what you're looking for.
You've acquired an interactable item. Invest...
I already know how to interact with my I like that Kim just follows us around. I put an image in the Discord. Not as close as I thought, but it's the same style. Oh no, I found the puppet. I did see that image, and I do see what you mean. A small book giving off a peculiar foreboding impression. Although it's hard to figure out why, it describes the various ways of healing debilitating ailments through the use of pale, some of which sounds implausible at best.
Medicinal purposes of the pale. The cover of this heavy tome features a number of esoteric symbols. Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the pale. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half of the book. You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia are continually updated by so-called experts based on the results of clinical trials, readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners, Mesk mystics, and Ilmaran folk doctors. It's all quackery, in other words. Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you. It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the pale, as well as instructions for producing a variety of herbal remedies. What you're describing is booze. You don't need any herbs for that. There are a number of Seolite tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition.
Guess it was about politics. Yeah. I mean, everything's about politics once you think about it.
There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through the various descriptions, you become convinced that you could assemble something from the ingredients listed here. Want to give first, you need to choose a base ingredient. Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle. Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add? The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins.
Whoa.
The pomegranate seeds are a natural aphrodisiac as a nice bonus.
Wow, I just
The
did
very
that.
thought of this tea causes your muscles to relax and your mind to clear. You're more present and in control than you were a moment ago.
It brought my morale up.
A tingle rushes down your spine,
Oh,
and
I
you
could
feel
have saved my
your toes
magnesium
uncurl.
earlier.
If only it could always be like this. This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Oh shit. We've got this one on the other side. I'll come back to it in a minute. These are barrels are half full of rainwater. Another splattering of bullet holes on this wall. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot.
Quiet smoke.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out, trying to snuff me out. Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
I see. Roundabout north. Probably gonna look for a good.
There must be another way into the building.
That was way louder than it needed to be.
It's been a week and now they show up?
That was kind of insane. I'm happy my headphones weren't on my fucking head. Did she spill paint?
Look at me when I'm talking to you. The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl sailors at the sailboat by this pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
I am the law. Huh?
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
Despite the sass, she put the brush aside.
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation. Yeah?
I'm gonna stop you. This is hooliganism. I don't have an opinion, I lied. I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
She means the opposite. You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred, disgust, it's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That Ozon whore. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershore. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinique.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon. Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Inside the frame of the motorcycle in repair, and the tools used to disassemble it.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more stray
strangers inside. Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
She trails off, leaving the sentence.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
The belly of the boat shines like it was recently painted. Docking reserved for residents of who the sink is going to repay. Your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than this sleep. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Probably wrap up and save after this.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. Joyce L. What does the L stand for? What is that? I'm a little foggy here. What gave us away? Shake her hand. Don't shake her hand.
Dayton, my maiden name.
Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized coat.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode.
That's
very
Thatcher.
unusual.
Yeah, maybe.
But I can assure you of his ultimate
See, here's the
competency.
thing. We didn't mention anything about lynching. We didn't say anything about that. We said nothing about that yet.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. This is a tactic.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
What do you do? What can you tell me about this strike? What can you tell me about this lynching? You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it? Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub. Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat. While dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible, within reason. Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor, poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
And I'm a man.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
As I was saying, If there's any way I may be of assistance,
high chance.
please don't hesitate to ask.
I have to throw her off, right? I have to throw her off and confuse her, ask her for a little bit of money.
Voila.
What's up? Let's go. Yeah.
That was a bad high five. Still bad. That could have been better.
Oh my god. I didn't realize we were rating this.
Sorry.
That was still pretty bad.
It was still upsetting.
I didn't need to keep moving. Can I have
Of course. How much do you need?
Oh yeah!
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this.
130
Could it be
real.
that she somehow knows more about your predicament than she's...
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
She reaches into her raincoat and pulls out a zip bag. In it, you see paper notes arranged like black gills.
She removes a few notes and
A
hands
few
them to
notes.
you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
I'm your little peon now. Wait, I'm still
your
reading
little
them.
Okay, I think I'm gonna be going with this one. Still getting my head around the whole money concept.
I see.
You're right, man, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries? Why, yes I am. The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business. Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why?
She taps on the side of the boat and makes a hollow sound.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
The X something. How about Dolores?
Why Dolores?
Oh, it just feels pretty.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion. My sloop,
totally
I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
What?
It's the eel's hips,
I'm enjoying
baby.
this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Good. Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets. First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus. I am glad you see it that way. To repeal the act would mean repealing the coalition government, the one that leases you the right to police West Revachol.
You'd be shooting yourself in the
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about... I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates. Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
She leans back and rolls her eyes.
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
He looks at his notes.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first. Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood. He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar. Have you seen him? Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues. The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns
And
to
your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is... Indeed,
Yeah,
and a
it does
hungry
feel
one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers. Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it?
You okay?
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see. Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the Union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posture.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story. Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course. How else can I help? You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Bloated rainbow socialist. In the cause of capital.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years? Or wait, actually... corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic, Verne-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt Verne myself. However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
I don't know if I should spill the beans that he's helping me find my gun.
To the horrific necktie? Oh wait, oh, to the lady.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Weird. Oh no. One of the positive things to come from the revolution is the unhindered exchange of information, you see, even when it comes to trade secrets. Which isn't to suggest our talks constitute corporate espionage. Even if they did, it would be fine. But they don't, since you logged the money as a donation, and this is clearly just gossip between friends.
The lieutenant might have, but I don't remember you logging anything as anything, Harry.
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later, down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with? Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
I don't know my badge number.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
She returns the lieutenant's badge.
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
Just continue.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, His technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue. This is not going quite as I hoped it would.
Okay.
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
It's because he talks so softly.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months. I'm sure you will, Detective. No, if there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna save right here. And we're gonna call that an evening. I'll be back. On Sunday to play more Disco-Elysium. Stay superstars. Have a good evening. Like, subscribe if you haven't. It does look dope. I'm excited to play more of it. It's been an exciting adventure so far. So I'm excited to keep diving in and seeing more. We keep finding stuff. We just got a bunch of money. We got a hat. We got an orange bum hat.
When did we get a hat?
I found it while I was walking over here.
Oh.
It was just sitting on the ground. We got a bag for bottles. I found that too. Did you see that? So I can get money reliably. We got a lot of things we can do when we come back. Yeah, thank you for watching. It's always good to see you guys. I'll see most of you in the server. Bye. And thank you for my lovely wife for joining us today.
I was here last time.
I know. Thank you for joining us. Bye.